So the message that I have today is really specific. So if you see this video, it is for a reason. So what I see is that you've been through a spiritual awakening, and right now you feel like you don't align with anything anymore. You're not aligning with the material world, but already for a long time, so that you're now on the edge to coming back to the material world and start to play with this three-dimensional world. So what I also see is that you will have really soon a big breakthrough, because as you've been through your spiritual awakening, you understand all these laws of assumption, the law of attraction, the how to manifest, everything. You already learned that, and for a long time you try to manifest something specific, but this time that is in front of you, it will finally manifest. Everything that you worked for the past years, yeah, really years, not, you didn't work just months, no, you worked on your mindset and everything for the past years, and finally this next weeks or months, it will finally pay off for you, and whatever you try to manifest will finally manifest. So what I also see is that you already had some feelings of success, you already achieved some small things. Like you could manifest an amount of money, you could manifest a relationship, you could manifest new energy, you manifested a new energy of how you present yourself. You started to dress better, you started to dress more of the clothes that fits you. When you had your spiritual awakening, you had like a sloppy look because you felt you didn't align with anything, so you didn't even had the will to put makeup on, to dress well. But right now you overcome this, and now you feel like you are more in the material world, and you start to play with everything. Also you start to play with your looks, with makeup, fits, but also you started to socializing again, because when you've been through your spiritual awakening, you didn't felt that you were aligned with certain people or with a lot of people, maybe also your family or old friends. You felt like you don't align with them anymore, but now you are in the stage where you enjoying old relationships again. You find your way back to maybe your parents or other family members, old friends, maybe people from your school even. Sometimes you still feel that you don't align with them, but you know now that you have more to focus on the positive aspects of every person, and the more you focus on the positive aspects of them, the more you also align with them. Because also what you learned is that your focus is everything. When you focus all the time on everything bad in this world, how sick this world sometimes might be, then the more you attract these kind of things and start just to see the bad things. But if you focus on the good things, on the good aspects of people, you attract more of these good things into your life. You started to play more with your looks, your relationships become better, you start to play more in the 3D world instead of just hiding yourself. And also what I see that right now you are playing with other aspects of materialism, like jobs, money, your like items, maybe car, your apartment, the house. You started to create more instead of just let those things happen to you. You took back your power and started to create a life that you enjoy and maybe you always dreamed about, but before your spiritual awakening you never thought that might be possible. But now as you woke up, you understand that everything is creation, that you can create everything as you want, and you know the powers of manifestation, and everything started to be really easy for you. You really started to attract. You don't need chase. Before you chase, but now you attract. Because now you understand how the power of manifestation works, that you have to feel that you already have it, and the feeling by itself will attract everything. So everything becomes so easy for you. It is like before you had a lot of weight on your shoulders, but now you let go of this weight, and now you feel like easy and free, and everything come with ease to you. You don't have to chase nothing, and this is such a freedom for you. You feel free as never before. What I see is that since you feel that everything comes with ease, new relationships come into your world. Also, new abundance come into your world because you start to believe in abundance. You put your glasses on of abundance and start to see the things with abundance. You start to see that everything is abundant, and since then you started to attract abundance because you understood that there are more people in this world than you could ever meet. There are more money in this world than you could ever spend or earn. There are more opportunities in this world than you could ever imagine. And since you started to look at everything with the glasses of abundance, you started to attract abundance. You also understood the power of abundance. You understood that the more beautiful you feel inside, the more you reflected on the outside. You understood the more you feel abundant inside, the more you will reflect it on the outside. So as I said, I see that really soon, the next weeks, really I see it in the next weeks, not in the next months, I see it in the next weeks, that you will have the biggest breakthrough in your life. That this, what you wanted to manifest all the time, will finally manifest. This is what I see for you. So you have to prepare yourself for a big changing. Because to manifest something is really easy, but to hold it is something different. It's a new chapter for you. It's a new responsibility. It's a new adventure. It's a new opportunity to grow. So as soon as your life will change in the next weeks, you have to prepare yourself for that. I will not say problems, but you will also have new challenges. So this is how life works. You grow, you have to overcome new challenges. This is how you grow. When you go to the gym, you have to take more weight to build more muscles. The same is with every aspect of your life too. If you want to grow and you have to overcome new challenges, you have to find solutions for new problems. Don't be afraid to ask for help. But this is what will give you so much power, so much confidence. You will win so fucking much confidence. You will not recognize yourself anymore. People from your past, from your life, will not recognize you anymore because you changed so much. So congratulations for the new chapter in your life. You finally arrived. I'm really happy for you. I'm really so happy for you. I wish you a really beautiful new chapter, a fresh new start in your life. I hope that you enjoyed your message and hopefully see you to the next reading. And also, of course, don't forget to follow me.